Rich Rossi back with you again at the New York International Film Festival with two fine You're very tall, for God's sakes. Do you play basketball?
Well, in Canada, we grow them tall.
You grow them tall, both of you guys. And I'm like 6-something, and both of you must be how tall?
The air is much cleaner. I'm 6'6".
That's right. Then we don't have to mess with the lower end of air. I like that. So tell us a little bit about your film project. What's the name of it?
This film is The Canyon War. And really what it explores is an event that occurred 150 years ago, an event that really was whitewashed by our government. And
kind of like a Michael Moore in the vein of Michael Moore?
In a sense it is, you're right. And it's just coming to light now. And it's a story about an amazing conflict that occurred between indigenous peoples and actually the foreign gold seekers, that is to say the California gold seekers, that came across the 49th parallel into Canada.
Wow.
And our colonial government at the time in British Columbia whitewashed this. This story we're hoping to tell now. Why are we doing this? To create some greater equity for Indigenous peoples in Canada.
That's fantastic. I can see that you're someone that people could look up to.
Well, I certainly don't look down to you, but you still have the microphone.
Oh, yes, you go. There you go. So it's not about height. I like that. And your name, of course?
Joseph Dunstan. Joseph Dunstan.
Okay, and how were you involved in the project?
One of my ancestors was actually the person that negotiated a peace agreement between the miners and the native community at the time. There was a standoff at Yale, and the militia and the soldiers and miners were about to engage in a full-scale war, which would have entitled all of the interior Salish. And one of my ancestors was actually elected to go and make peace with these people and find someone to make peace with. And that's what the story is about.
That was the birth of the project that you got together on? And
at that time, it was only a colony, a British colony. It wasn't Canada yet. So the negotiations actually took place between a citizen of the U.S. and the indigenous peoples of British Columbia. So they negotiated a peace agreement other than a representative of MacDonald, who was the colony's representative, which was sort of whitewashed under the table because he could not achieve that agreement himself. And so it took these other people to achieve this agreement. And the war would have wiped out both parties. Both parties were...
So it's a pretty heavy film. Now, how long is the film running time?
It's about 53 minutes, made for television.
Oh, fantastic.
So an hour-long
yes,
documentary.
Exactly. And when is it airing here at the festival?
Tomorrow night, 10:15 p.m.
Okay, tomorrow
night
at 10.
Essentially is to shape-shift the public consciousness. This is an event that occurred 150 years ago that's been buried for that long, coming to light now.
Wow.
And we hope through this documentary to change the way people think about the inequities for Indigenous peoples that still persist 150 years later. This is what we hope to do.
That's 52 action-packed minutes coming up at 10:30 on Saturday, and the name of the movie is?
Canyon War.
Canyon War. Well, we're looking forward to it. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, Saturday, a couple days from now. All right, folks. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you. Have a nice evening. Thank you.